Here it is.
Hi, I'm Kekcroc.
Yep. Yep, there it is. Kekcroc Forever. This is probably going to be the best game you will ever see in your life. No, you know what? I'm going to put a guarantee on that. This is probably the best game you will ever see forever. Kekcroc Forever. God, good to see you, buddy. Oh my god, 60 stream streak. That's incredible. Thanks so much for doing that. Welcome, everyone. We're going to be playing Kekcroc Forever. Well, I don't know where this game originates from. Like, the whole story behind Kekcroc, the crocodile. But some say, like, it was a canceled prototype from the Sega Genesis era. Like, and some other people say, like, it's a creepypasta. This game doesn't even exist. Like, this was never really a thing, to be honest. Hold on, let me just fix my microphone. Just a second. Test. Okay, good. Yeah, I gotta get me a new microphone. Cop, thank you so much, man. I know it's later for you, but I'm gonna definitely show you the best of this game. I'm gonna show everyone here what Kekcroc Forever is really all about. Because, goddamn, it's Kekcroc Forever. We gotta play it, huh? So the last time we played, there was a homebrew version of Kekcroc for Sega Genesis. It's a homebrew game. That was like a different thing. Someone actually made like a fan game reimagining. I don't know, like I don't understand Kekcroc, but I'm all in for it. I'm invested in the story, the lore, anything about this freaking crocodile, this creepy looking character. I'm all in for it. Like I'm definitely all in. All right, hopefully the audio is good. Yeah, that's really good, actually. Kekcroc Forever, rock around the croc. So yeah, so here in the bottom right, it says like Kekcroc, which initially circa 1993 by Exim Crate. No, Exim Rate? Exim Rate? So apparently, I think this was supposed to be a character that was being worked upon around the 16-bit era for Sega Genesis. This game in particular was made in 2021 to 2023. Oh, thank God there's passwords, because I need a game like that where I can mess up a lot and use passwords. Kekcroc is a green crocodile wearing a yellow straw hat. Himself is mostly helpful crocodile on Crocopolis. Crocopolis. He's wearing a yellow hat. Why would a crocodile need a yellow hat? By the way, what is the song in the background? Because I've heard this song in like many bootlegs that I've played. So what is this song in particular? Can someone find out, like, eventually? Not tonight, but, like on a different day, just someone can figure out what the song is. Toasty, although difficult to anger, is jealous of Kekcroc's popularity. He began a plan to turn all of his Crocopolis towards himself. Does he want to be the king of the pirates too? I guess that's an anime reference, right? To One Piece. Oh, this is okay. Now the audio is getting a bit too crazy. I've never watched the anime, but I do know what you're talking about. But of course, that didn't work. Either he thought long and hard and then himself see an invitation to Kekcroc's and Crystal's wedding fly in the wind. So Toasty is like pissed that Kekcroc's popular. Kekcroc and Crystal request the honor of your presence at their wedding, Croc Tower. Since Crystal the Gecko is the queen of Crocopolis, Kekcroc will become the king. The wedding will take place at the top of the Croc Tower, main castle where Crystal lives. Toasty then began construction on his toaster drone 3000, a giant toaster in which he can kidnap Crystal and dominate Crocopolis. Dude, I'm getting tongue twisted. Like, Kekcroc, Crocopolis, crocodiles, like all these C words. Due to spraying of mind control gas throughout the island combined with the power of Crystal's emerald, most of Kekcroc's friends turned against himself. Kekcroc was blasted all the way to Reptile Isle. Almost each friend of his took. You need to put a damn period there. Almost each friend of his took control over every section of Croc Island. Not a period. Put a comma. Put a comma on these fucking sentences, you know? Kekcroc, go and save Crocodile Isle. Save Crystal and her friends. What was that? What did he say? I am so scared of this game now. I'm like literally scared. No, I wasn't saying that, Kav. I wasn't saying that. I'm just like, because the pirate stuff, I was like, you know, I just recognize that to be assimilated to like that One Piece anime. That's cool. You have One Piece mangas. That's awesome. Alright, so level 1, Reptile Isle. We have 3 lives. We don't have any money. We have a couple of continues, so there is continues. Alright, so I don't know anything about this game. I'm thinking it's gonna get hard, but hopefully not too crazy hard. Eat that! Oh my god, I killed him. Whee! Oh my god, this game is awesome. Right from the start, it's awesome. Oh my god, what am I throwing at it though? Why am I holding a toilet plunger? Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh! Oh my god, I thought I was not gonna make that. Oh my god, get away from me. I just hit a freaking dinosaur with a toilet plunger. How awesome is this game? This game is freaking incredible. The camera's a bit off though. And I do apologize if I'm sounding a little bit off tonight, because I have like this terrible acid reflux that I've been having for like the past day or two. So I'm like trying my best to commentate and talk and stuff like that. So I do apologize. I downloaded an app on my phone that reminds me to drink water like every hour or so, every 2 hours. Me personally, I don't drink like too much. If it, you know, if I need to drink water, I just take like small sips. Just to have water going through my body, you know. Reptile Isle 1-2. Honestly, I'm just scared to jump in this game. Wow. How's my week so far? Thank you so much for asking. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm on holiday, so it's Passover. Started yesterday. And yesterday I went over to my family and everything, and let's just say that I was already like not feeling the best, but I went to see my family, and then we got into a conversation that someone said something. Someone said something to me in the table. You know, because it's Passover and there's like a lot of prayer that you do in Passover. You know, the prayer, you read a book, you say things, you recite prayers throughout the whole thing, and then you eat, in the middle you eat a little bit, and then you finish off with more prayers. So something was said to me that really got me upset, and I practically I just said, you know what, I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna go. I was already there for 2 hours, so like those types of sitting, those gatherings that you do around Passover time, usually it takes about like 2-3 hours to say the whole book. You know, you're reading prayers and hey, Victor in Christ, good to see you. So someone says something to me, like kind of like in a jokingly manner, and I wasn't really having it yesterday. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, but I'm gonna go. Um, I was already there for like 3 hours. I didn't want to stay for the rest, so yeah. By the way, Victor in Christ, we're playing Kekcroc first. I think Sega Genesis. I don't know where this game is like. I don't even know if it's like an April Fool's game. I really don't. This is like the weirdest thing ever. Oh my god! Bitty Cat! 69 no more, but rather 70. Let's go! Oh my god, thank you for the tier 1 subscription, Bitty Cat. 70 months. Oh my lord. That is just insane, and thank you so much for sticking through the streams and being here every single one of those months. Thanks, like, honestly, thank you so much, Bitty Cat. It means the world. It means the world. Thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. It seems like my subscription alerts are not working, so I'll try to get that working on another time. I do apologize for that. Beanie cat. How's your day going? How's everyone's day going? We're playing Kekcroc Forever. And we have a toilet plunge as a weapon. I'm kind of not a fan of like the perspective here. Oh god. I just cannot get over it, like the fact that we're hitting enemies with a toilet plunger. That's insane. Go! And yeah, you know, I'm sorry guys. I wasn't really preparing like a game to play. I'm still kind of going over like wanting to play Celeste, you know. I don't really know what to play anymore on stream. I think I've done it all. No, I haven't done it all, but I just feel like I just don't know what to play anymore. There's so many games that I could, but whoop that trick, disease-free welcome in. Whoop that trick, yo, whoop that. I would play that audio, but not the whole thing. But thank you so much, man, for putting that as my entrance sound alert for your streams. That's incredible. What's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Happy Passover if you celebrate it. If not, happy Thursday. And we're playing a game called Kekcroc Forever. I cannot believe this is a thing. Well, it's not. So I don't know I really don't know what the lore behind this game or this crocodile character. They say like it was supposed to be a prototype game for Sega Genesis, but then it never happened. And then I start reading more about it, and there's like articles and creepypasta. Like this game never really was a thing. It just someone kind of just came up with their imagination and just went ahead and made like a fake Sega Genesis game. I don't know where I find these types of games. I gotta be frank with y'all. But yeah, this is Kekcroc Forever. Disease. I hope you slept a bit. Congratulations on beating Ghoul Patrol on Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. I don't know. So Ghoul Patrol is the sequel or spin-off to Zombies Ate My Neighbor. Yeah, I don't really know. Like that game really it baffles me in a way. Like it just seems like you never would have thought about this game if you wouldn't have dived deep into like the Super Nintendo library, you know? Like everyone knows about I mean, a lot of people know about Zombies Ain't My Neighbors. You know, if you ever want to play like a really challenging Super Nintendo game, people know of that. But then Ghoul Patrol is just like it's just a game that you wouldn't have known unless you watched like some YouTuber back in like the early 2010s talking about it. Like, oh, have you played Zombies Ate My Neighbor? Well, there was actually a sequel that sucks a lot of fuck. He's the angry video game nerd. No, he never reviewed that game, but he probably should. You're welcome, yeah. Disease, you know, I gotta say, you truck the like you definitely battle through all those games with like a champion. Here I am playing a game called Kekcroc Forever like a pussy, you know. Alright, let's go fight. Beep 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 beep. Oh my god. Woo! What is happening? Oh, what is going on? What is that? Ah! No! I died! No! You're not a pussy. You're playing the deep cuts. Yep. Well, actually, I did play a janky game recently. Have you ever heard of this game called Rolo to the Rescue for Sega Genesis? That game, well, you could beat it quickly. It's a game you could beat, but the problem with that game is that it tricks you to think like it's a playful and cutesy game that you probably think you'll be done within like an hour or two. But then they hit you with like the one hit deaths. Like everything kills you in one hit deaths. But I realized something about that game. So Rolo to the Rescue is a game where you play as a cutesy mascot elephant. You play as an elephant character. And you die in one hit. But in this game, you could rescue like animal friends, right? Like, you know, like in Donkey Kong Country, you have like those animal buddies and all. But the cool thing about that game, Rolo to the Rescue, is that the animal friends that you rescue, they actually have a function. Like, let's say you can rescue like a squirrel, right? The squirrel can climb up trees and cliffs to get you other items. And then there's like, you know, sea critters that can swim to get other types of items. And you know, like it's really cool. Like it has a really nice dynamic, a different type of gameplay style I have not really seen too much in games, honestly. And I also realized like when you save the animal buddies act like a hit point. I'm like, what? Why hasn't the game even introduced that feature? Like that game, like that was a game that needed a tutorial. Like You know how we always complain about like how boring tutorials are and like how unnecessary most of them are? Some games need them. Like, you know, I don't have a manual for the game. I emulate. I definitely emulate the game. And I don't know the manual. I don't have the manual. I'm probably not gonna buy the game. I'm probably never even gonna like play the game ever again. Maybe so, maybe not. Bika asked me, I hate that I find myself repeatedly asking you this, but where do you find these games? I don't know. You know, I think some of the time it has to do with Twitter. Twitter is just like my playground to find these either prototypes, these games that were canceled but brought back to the interweb. You know, sometimes they're just games that are just interesting to me, and Kekcroc Forever just really stood out. You know, it really did stand out, and I wanted to be a staple on my channel. I wanted to be like when people come to my channel, be like, "Hey, did you know there was another Kekcroc game? Someone's making another Kekcroc game. You're gonna play that?" And I'd be like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah! I want to play Kekcroc on the PlayStation 5. Hell yes!" Ha ha ha! Run away! Run away! Ah! Oh, but to answer your question, Bitty Cat, the short answer is itch.io. Go to itch.io, you'll find a lot of cool games. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff on there, but there's a lot of cool stuff like, you know, NES D-makes of games, D-makes of Super Nintendo games onto like Game Boy, and there's cool games that are in the works, but they happen to give you like the pre-early demo of it, version of it. So yeah, if you haven't heard about itch.io, it's a really cool website. I'm really happy to have found this website because it gives like creators a chance to make games. And you know, Steam like they charge people to upload a demo on their platform, on their launcher, but itch.io does not charge. I don't think they charge creators much, or if not anything at all. So I really do like itch.io for being more lenient with stuff like that. Oh my god, we just killed him! Yes, he's dead! Haha! We just defeated the boss in Reptile. Alright, next. Wait, there's an item shop. Hold on. How do we get to that? Oh! That's kind of creepy here. I'm gonna be frank with you. But I only have $69 or crocodile dollars. You know, let's buy continue. Yeah, let's buy. We can buy more. Why does a continue cost less than a life? That's a great question. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, an extra life is like 20 bucks, and like a continue is like $10 less than that. Alright. Whatever that was. Oh, I forgot to mention, but there is a mechanic in this game. So obviously, you see Kekcroc, he doesn't have any arms or legs. So there is a weapon item that you collect to upgrade Kekcroc's ability to be stronger. I don't know, like that's his way of becoming stronger in this game. Power up. Wait, I saw something over there. Oh my god, that scared me. I just hit a freaking dinosaur with a damn toilet plunger. I cannot believe that. Power. Oh god. Oh god. Come get some. I guess those are rocks? They look like rocks, right? Ah! Piece of shit. No, another one? Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Bastard guy. Jump. Goal! Man, we're making progress tonight, baby. Bubble Bayo. Bayo. I'm just gonna keep. Go, go, go. Oh my god, oh my god. Don't. I'd rather just hit things with a toilet plunger, but then again, the rocks are just easier to deal with. Ah! What was that? I hope that was an item. It looked like a freaking condom, to be honest, but I really don't even know what that looked like, to be honest. Alright, go down. Oh. Wow, the acidity animation is really interesting. Really nice looking. Alright, continue on to the boss. Bonus? Oh, it's a bonus stage! Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! No bonus? It went too quick! Ah! Damn. I didn't even know what to do. Like, it just, like, went zoom. I'm shocked. Is anyone here shocked about that? I didn't even have a chance. I'm gonna mark that though. Oh, let me fix Nightbot for a second. Oh no. I have to authorize it. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. There you go. Swampy Bubble Bayou. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Let's not get that power up unless we take some damage, you know? Get away from me. Oh, my rocks! Oh. I mean, I could hit him with a toilet plunger, but... Alright, we're back to good. Oh, how am I gonna fight him now? Guess I might have to take a death, or... Come on, give me some ammunition. Or maybe go back to the map? Yeah, I guess you have a finite amount of rocks to throw at the guy. I mean, I could buy some. Just to make my life easier. Wow, that was weird. Step back. Oh! Nice! Got his ass. Alright, I think there's a one-up up there, so let's go get it. So I bought me like 50 rocks. That took me about like 40 of those 50 rocks to kill this guy. So I think before heading into a boss battle, just buy as many rocks as possible that you can get. Miracle Mountains. Let's go. What is these cutscenes, man? What is going on with that? Money! I love seeing money. Power up. I guess this is a checkpoint. Well, it doesn't hurt you. Oh, come on, that was an easy stage. Come on now, seriously. That was easy. Watch this game get insanely difficult in like the next 10 minutes. Plat F reset? What? Oh, platform reset? Okay. Well, I saw money down there, but I didn't want to get it because it might have been death. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm scary. Oh! I want that bonus. I want that bonus mini game again. I want to get back to that bonus game. Oh shit, we're already finding a boss. I'm nervous. The music is quiet. There's no music. Oh my god. And there's rocks falling down too. Getting faster. Woohoo! Let's go! Got my power up back too, so now I'm stronger. Yes! But how do you get up there though? Like, you see all that goodies over there? How do you get up there? Give me that one up. Thank you, Kav. Seeing that emo makes me want to play Yoshi's Island again, but I mean, we just got done doing the Game Boy Advance version of Yoshi's Island Deathless on Sunday, and I don't know, like, I feel like I've done everything with that game. I mean, if I could do a hitless run of Yoshi's Island, that'd be insane. That'd be really insane. Yeah, honestly, Kav, that will go down as one of the legendary streams. And what's crazy was that was like the busiest day for me. You know, I had to take almost a 30-minute break because I had some stuff I needed to take care of. Kekcroc. I swear, honestly, I thought for sure I was never gonna get that on the first try. Are we going in the water? Alright, nice. Finally, a video game character that doesn't die in water. That's what I'm talking about. We need more characters like this. Not bad. But I'll tell you something about Yoshi's Island. The difference between Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance. On Super Nintendo, you have a button where you can shoot your eggs with the button specifically meant for that. On Game Boy Advance, they put the R trigger because the Game Boy Advance had an L and R button. And when you click on the right button, the R button, that's where you can target your eggs with. And it doesn't feel normal. It just does not feel normal compared to the Super Nintendo version. Now, albeit the Game Boy Advance only had two buttons, right? So they had to compensate for something. I get that. Taffy Tides. Oh wait, the controls is a little different here. This is based off the Genesis controls, so like you have the A, B, C button, and I think the C button is where the A is. The X button is on my Xbox One controller. Like every time I try to emulate a Sega Genesis game, I always ask myself, is this a game where you need all 6 buttons for it, or it's just the regular 3, you know? Because the Genesis had 6, they had like a 6-button controller and a 3-button controller. I don't know, I never really had a Genesis to really say much about that. So, can we open this up? What's the purpose of that? I just got something. Yeah, Sega Genesis is awesome, but the controls, I just wish there was just one. Like, I just wish there was just one controller for the console. That's it. Like, no 3-button, no 6-button. Just have the 6-button by default. His nose is legitimately terrifying. Yeah, you could poke someone's eye with that. Like, it's really, it looks really sharp. Super sharp. I would not want to get, like, this would not be the most appropriate kids mascot character to market here. That's for sure. Man, that's limiting. Of course, we need more buttons on controllers. We need all the buttons. You ever see those videos like you know, those types of videos where they predict like the future console on YouTube? So back in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, like someone predicted the PS4 controller and it had like 20 buttons on it, and it was oddly, weirdly shaped. It didn't look like a normal controller. It's always funny, like whenever a new console's announced, but it's never shown, like people just come up with their assumption like what the console's gonna look like, and the controller too. I've always loved those types of videos, or you know, articles and stuff. Goal! We made a goal! Oh my god. Oh, it's an exit! No bonus, fuck you! Like, it's too fast! Sammy Seahorse, Taffy Tides. Alright, how many rocks do I got? 157. I'm scared. Oh, oh. What the freak? Oh. Wait, hold on, hold on. I mean, they give you the power up like right there, so I'm good with this. Yeah, I wanna like see if I can find that image on the internet. Make that like a funny little thing. No bonus for you. Man, I could just hit him with the toilet plunger. Oh my god, the toilet plunger is GOAT. That did more damage than the rocks. Money, 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 money. Thank you for the GG, guys. Really appreciate y'all. Hopefully your Thursday's going good. And if not, hopefully Kekcroc is cheering you up. Because it definitely is cheering me up and making me feel all giddy inside. Toasty's Castle. Oh, we're already at Toasty's Castle? Are you shitting me? Alright. We're buying a lot of rocks, and do we even need to continue? You do enjoy the music. I love the music. It's that kind of Sega type music that I do like. Not the twangy shit. The twangy... Like, I don't like that twangy sound the Genesis has. Dude, these screens look like 90s PowerPoint art. It's so cool. I've always loved that type of art. I'm down with like this one for example. I love that stuff. Not really Kekcroc's expression because that's creepy, but I have a thing for still images in games. I don't know why. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's creepy. Hit the toad! Come on. What are you doing? Come here. I think that takes about like 4 hits. 4 rocks. Thick hitbox on the toad. Yeah, man. That really got him. Okay, please make that. The camera is like the only thing I don't really like about this game. Can I even call this a game? Yeah, it is a game. I mean, it has a function. It, you know, go from one part of the level to the next until you get to the final boss. So it is a game. It's not a game, it's part of a metaverse. There, honestly, Disease and everybody, there is actual like lore, like there is a backstory to this. I don't know how people come up with like a character like Kekcroc. Now, the thing is, why I don't think this was an actual Sega Genesis prototype back in the day, because the word Kekcroc, divided. Let's divide Kekcroc, right? Croc, we know it's a small word for crocodile. It's abbreviation for crocodile in a way. It's a short way of saying crocodile. Crocodile. Now Kek. Now that's just like that's a recent thing. Kek W, you know, from Twitch. the word Kek W just means like laughing, like it's a joke. There's, you know, it originated from like a TV, like a late night TV show in a different part of the world, where this guy was hosting a show and he was talking to like his guests, and he was laughing like crazy. Don't know the context behind that, but he was like laughing, like really hysterically laughing. So then people associate the word Kek W with that face. Now going back to Kekcroc, like how can that word and this crocodile be associated with a Sega Genesis game? So I don't think this was a Sega Genesis game. I just think people made this to be like, you know, like a rumor in a way, just stir up some nonsense. Not nonsense, but just to stir up some like lore and like make it seem like it's actually is a legitimate game, you know? But hey, like it is a game. Like we're playing it. Kekcroc Forever, you know? We're actually playing this, you know? Alright. Disease, this is for you. We got it on the first hit. You know, to be honest, if I had an idea on how to develop the, that's me right there. This is the game. Got it. Taking notes. Can you also take this down as well as notes? Here is something you should write. Disease free is awesome. Alright, let me try to jump this. Okay. Come here, bitch. What exactly is that enemy right there? Like, is it like an angry hacky sack or something? Y'all remember hacky sacks? No, just me. That used to be like the biggest thing in the 2000s. People used to always play with the hacky sacks. Alright, bonus stage. I really want to experience this, so hopefully it lets me do that. Oh my god! Like, how do you turn? No bonus! Gee willikers, dude! Slammers. Absolutely, man. Like, you don't even know the controls. Alright, I'm not gonna use this, but I'm going to get me... Alright. Oh god! No, it's too much, I surrender. What? Oh, okay. That was a distraction right there. That wasn't the real Toasty. But I'll take your money. I will take your money. I defeated the clone and got his notes. The croc files. Stupid crocodile. Did you really think it would be this easy? What, you just beaten is a worthless decoy. You may have got past my henchmen, but you won't stand a chance against me. With everlasting hatred, Toasty. No, my account was not deleted. I went through like a follower cleanse. So I removed like a lot of people that I thought weren't here anymore. That was a personal choice. I kept the ones that I knew that would probably either come around every now and then, the regulars, but nobody from like the community I got rid of. You know, I didn't remove anybody from the community, from the retro community. No, I did not do that. But there was people, there was like followers that I seen that were last active about 5-6 years ago, and I've been streaming like for 6 years, you know. So I just wanted to truly show how much I really have in terms of followers, not the 1,000 followers people saw before, but like this is basically the real number that I had all along, you know. And it's okay. Oh, Disease, add me as a friend. Do you want to whisper? I could show you how to do it. There is a software that helps you do that. You just have to integrate and authorize your Twitch account with it, and then they show you like the list of followers. I would not recommend it for anyone that wants to keep their followers, but I did it because, you know, I just knew I had a lot of more people that weren't here anymore in terms of followers. Yeah, I'm actually happy that I did it. You know, I don't know, like sometimes when people raid in, and I'm always appreciative of the raids, right? But then people follow, but they don't follow up with the streamer that they follow, and it's like, you know, why even follow if you're not gonna either come every now and then, you know? That's what I think. Yeah, what's going on, X33? How you doing tonight? We're playing a game called Kekcroc. Honestly, I don't mind if they unfollow even later or even now. Like, I've had people even say like, yeah, you know, I was a follower and then I unfollowed. I will never be offended if someone unfollows me. Just don't unfollow me because you hate something about me. If you don't like something about me, you could definitely unfollow, but you can always talk to me. I'm not like that immature of a person to just be like, yeah, oh, like whatever you're doing is wrong. Like, no, that's not how I am. Like if you have an issue with me, something I said on stream or something, like please come on by. Alright, so we have more. I was gonna say, like, thankfully this game's not short. There's more stages. I'm happy. More Kekcroc. You just beat Little Samson on easy? Well, I want y'all to know something. There is a new Little Samson game that came out on Steam. Let me get you the link. Wait, no, I'm sorry. There is no Little Samson game. There is no new Little Samson game on Steam, but there is Little Samson coming to Steam. What's that other game I'm thinking about? Nemo? Oh, I was thinking about Nemo. That Capcom game, but... Oh, this was the game I was talking about. I'm sorry, guys. This was the new Little Nemo game that came out recently. Actually came out 3 days ago on my birthday. That is a Little Nemo game called Little Nemo and the Guardians of the Slumberland. Looks like a remaster of the game I just played. Yeah. And the other game is Little Nemo. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't advertise my birthday. I just come on and just stream. I don't know, man. Woo! Like, most of my birthdays have been shared with 3-4 other people that I just say to myself, like, my birthday's just part of everyone, everyone else's birthday on March. You know, that's just kind of how it is. Like my classmates and my childhood friends, they would call me on my birthday. Like it'd be like a yearly thing. We just don't we try not to forget our birthdays, and we text each other or call each other. Yeah, we don't see each other much, but we do try to keep that goal, like just to make sure that we wish each other happy birthday every year. But I tell you, like sharing a birthday cake with 3, 4 other people really, I don't know, man. It really does suck, to be honest. Like you don't really feel special. You just feel like they just saved a bunch of money on your day. And I'm not saying like go ahead and buy me like a big ass cake, right? Like have a piece of cake and eat the whole thing too, but it's I think it's like the small things that count, right? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like saying a lot of stuff. Asking for a cake would be a bridge too far. Dude, you were talking about Bubsy. I need to talk to you for a second. Let me talk to you. I'm like one of those people that have to like pause the game. I'm before I talk to you, Disease Free. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that I need to pause the game to talk. I could, some people could talk while the game's on, right? While the game's in motion. But I can't focus. I cannot talk while the game's running. I'm also like, when I'm driving, I have to like lower the radio to see. Like I have to lower the radio, the music on the radio to see. Not to see, like I'm not blind, but like I need to see better with the music lowered. Yeah, I'm weird. Okay. Now Disease Free. I was kind of like in and out because I couldn't stay up. Unfortunately, I was starting to fall asleep. But before I went to sleep, I heard you talking about Bubsy, that you want to play the Bubsy games. Which game are you gonna be playing? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, cause I need to know. Sorry, man. It's bedtime for me. Have a good stream and enjoy the rest of the game. Thank you, Kav. And I'm so happy you were here tonight, man. Just know that you being in my stream means the freaking world. You know what? I'm going to replace the word freaking with the word fucking. Let me repeat that. Just you being in my stream is it means the fucking world to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Too much stimulation from too many sources. You have to focus up. Yeah, man. You got to focus on what really matters. Driving, of course. Just make sure I don't crash into a tree. Thank you, X33. I appreciate you saying you're all right. I do appreciate you saying that, and you're all right too. You're all right. You come in with the facts. You come in with the facts. Some games, like I know a lot of like indie titles, but sometimes you come around and you just tell me a game I would not know about, and you educate me, and I like to be educated. I don't like to be the one that is enlightening people. Like I want people to teach me. I don't want to teach people. I like learning. I don't like to teach. Okay, so they're blind. Okay. I played all the Bubsy games. If you have any questions, please. I know you have a no backseating thing going, so I want to respect that. But do you want to know my personal favorite Bubsy game? I think if I told you that, then you would probably. Okay, which one's the hardest? All right. Oh, you're gonna play all of them? Are you playing all the Bubsy games? Or just the retro ones? X33 says, no problem. I like to share my gaming knowledge, and there's plenty of games I have never known about. Well, let me ask you something here. Tonight. Have you ever heard about Kekcroc? Because this is the game that we're playing right now. But there is a Sega Genesis homebrew that was made like back in 2020, 2021. You can actually download, if you emulate, you can download that homebrew. Someone actually, after that stream, particularly, they messaged me. They're like, I gotta have that Sega Genesis ROM, please. You know, and I was like, no problem, I'll give it to you. Okay, so let me tell you off the bat, off the bat, disease free. Which one is the hardest Bubsy game? Without a shadow of the doubt, Bubsy for the Atari Jaguar is the hardest game I've ever played. It's actually one of the most infuriating game I've ever played in my life. I'll keep it down low with that. I'll keep it on the down low. So Bubsy, I think it's called Bubsy Fractured Furry Tales for the Atari Jaguar. And it's not the first game, I think it's the third game in the series. More harder than Home Improvement. Ooh man. Okay. Um. I don't, that is a see. Home Improvement is like a fetch. It's kind of like a fetch quest. You know. It's I can see why you like that game. Like you could find the crates. There's a lot to learn in that game. But I think dying in one hit in Bubsy games is never a fun time for me. I don't like dying in one hit at all. Never did, never will like that mechanic. So in Bubsy 1 for Super Nintendo Sega Genesis, you die in one hit. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think you know, I think people know, like people have known about that with the Bubsy games. So this particular Bubsy game for the Atari Jaguar, Bubsy and Fracture Fairy Tales, it takes the worst part of the first Bubsy game where you die in one hit, but they add more frustrating things. They add like a thing where you have to find levers. You have to find switches, and these switches will open up the path for you to get to the final part of the level. So I would consider like Bubsy, the Atari Jaguar version is the home improvement game version of Bubsy. I don't like that. I don't like that game at all. So that's my take on that. I've never played this before, but I feel like I've seen Kekcroc before. Yeah, supposedly like this Kekcroc character was supposed to be like a Sega Genesis prototype, but never got made. So I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know too much about this game's story. It's interesting to say the least. Alright, we have another bonus right there. Power up. You know, I really want to play. I've been saying power up like the whole playthrough tonight. But I've been wanting to play Alter Beast. I just had like some urge to play that game. Oh my god. Alright, I cannot see below me. Bubsy passes away every time he gets a scrape. Yeah, it's really bad. Like, I basically, excuse me. I basically taught myself to get better at the Bubsy games. So I actually, if you guys want to hear this, I do have a story about Bubsy and why I set a goal to beat all the Bubsy games. Specifically the first Bubsy game, just the first one, but it kind of went like in a downward spiral where I decided to play all the Bubsy games, and thankfully I've completed that. But the first Bubsy game back in the mid '90s, I used to, I used to hang out with my cousin a lot. He was like a friend to me in a way. So one time, I went. We go to the basement, to his basement, and he has the Sega Genesis. He had a couple games. He had Sonic Spinball. He had Power more Power Rangers for Sega Genesis. He had a couple other games too, but he had Bubsy for Sega Genesis, right? I decided to play that game because it looked interesting. So I played it. I could not get past the first two levels. So my cousin in the background, like he's sitting in the couch, he's like laughing at me. And I'm like, hey, stop it! Like I'm getting mad. I'm trying to beat this. Like at first it was all fun and games. Like we're giggling. It's like a joke. Okay, like I'm losing a lot. It's a joke, whatever. But then it stopped becoming a joke. Like I guess I was becoming salty. Like I kept dying, and he kept on laughing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home now, because like my cousin lived like 3 blocks away from my house. So I was young, but I just walked back home, and that pissed me off. So recently, when I started streaming, I was like, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna beat that Bubsy game. I think I could beat it. The first playthrough that I did was horrible. Like I was dying constantly. It went bad. People say like I'm the Bubsy guy. I know how to play the games. Have you seen me play the first time? No. People never saw me play the first time playing Bubsy for Super Nintendo. No way. It was a train wreck. It was bad. All right, bonus stage. Please let me win something. How do you turn? How do you freaking turn, bro? Well, does the Sega Genesis have L and R buttons? I don't recall.
Have a goal.
No bonus. I know, man. I know. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, Greenhouse Gulch. That screen is nightmare fuel. Yeah, this whole game is nightmare fuel, to be honest, to be frank with you. I'm probably not going to be able to sleep tonight. Nah, Kekcroc ain't too bad. He alright. He okay. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alexa, call my psychiatrist, please. Okay, no, please don't kill me. Power up. I'm gonna take my time with it. I mean, I can hit him with the toilet plunger, but I might risk myself taking damage. Taking damage. Alright, he's almost dead. Whoa! Oh my god. I do like the backgrounds. I know the backgrounds are just like images, but I've always liked that. I've always liked that in some games. Like, it doesn't have to be realistic, but I still do like it. Go! You recognize that flower? I've watched part of a playthrough on this on YouTube. Oh, you did? Dude, that art is sick on that sunflower. Yeah, it's scary. It's creepy, but it looks like a cool evil flower, you know? I was about to read Skanky Sewers, but no, it's Swanky Sewers. I thought it was Skanky for a second. Head on down to Skanky Sewers. That sounds like a, you know what? That sounds like a nightclub. Hey, yo, you want to head on down to the Skanky Sewers? Get ripped, get drunk and stuff. Hook up with some nice females. What am I saying? Yes. Oh my god, good to see. We're playing Kekcroc. And we just are playing more of this game. And I don't know anything about it, but we're having a good time. How are you doing tonight? So nice to see you. So nice to see you. We're moving on down to Swanky Sewers. Hershey River. Yeah, Hershey River too. Man, wow. Now that is art. What is that crocodile have an eye patch literally over his eyeball? Well, that is Kekcroc's enemy, his arch rival, Toasty. I don't know why he has a patch on his eye. Maybe to make him look like a bad villain or something, but yeah, I don't really know. That's a disease. You're asking all the great questions. I don't know honestly though. I need to look more into this one. Like, this game definitely has the lore, but I don't know too much about it. Thank you for lurking, Jess. I appreciate your lurk. Yeah, I tell you the truth, I actually wanted to play Celeste, but I don't know. Honestly, to be frank with y'all, I haven't really found a game to grind on or to do a playthrough on. I don't know. It's hard. Vaporwave. Oh, yeah, the background kind of does look like vaporwave aesthetics. I always wonder, like, when did the whole vaporwave scene come about? Like, probably like the late 2000s or something, like mid 2000s, late 2000s. I still don't know much about vaporwave, but I'm glad that it existed, to be honest. Because it cultivated like a whole genre, and through vaporwave came all different types of sounds and music, which I do love to this day. Disease, you're definitely impressing me a lot with the questions. I love questions. I love answering them because whenever someone asks a question, it's my response to answer them. You know, it would be sick as fuck to see you do Blasphemous. I do have that game, and I have the sequel too. So Blasphemous is a 2D game where you have to dodge, you have to parry enemy attacks, boss battles that take longer to defeat. Oh, Jess, thank you so much. I had a decent birthday. Um, yeah, I had a decent birthday. Unfortunately, I got sick like a couple of days ago. I'm still trying to recover, but you know, I have water right here. I actually even downloaded an app on my phone. There's an app on my phone. Hold on, let me see what it's called. There's an app on my phone called My Water Reminder. And it just basically every hour it just reminds me to drink water. Oh, disease, no, you don't have to buy me anything. Your company here is more than enough. And I love your streams, dude. Like, it's funny because I've always kind of known about you, disease. You know, I've always like I've come and gone, and then, well, I'm gonna say, like, yeah, the home improvement stream that you did definitely made me want to talk in your chat. And like, but I've seen you before. I was like, man, he's really doing that play a game in one sitting thing, you know? Sitting, it's crazy. And he's like wearing like a tie and everything. I'm like, what the hell? How's he able to function, you know? Disease, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Like, I appreciate you. And you couldn't have known because I didn't talk about it, or I didn't even like mention it in my Discord, or I didn't even talk about it in general. I just don't promote my birthday. I don't do that. I try not to do that. Sometimes I want to, like, it's for people to be like, "Oh yeah, happy birthday," you know,
Have a goal.
have like that recognition for a second, just to have people say something positive your way. But I was like, I don't need it. I mean, people basically coming to my chat and just saying hello is. I'll tell you something. This is crazy. This is a hot take, but like, people in my channel, in this chat, coming to say hello, genuinely wanting to know how the day's going, that means more to me than a happy birthday. Does that sound strange? Let me know if that sounds very strange. Jess, thank you so much. Yes, he's a hustler. He's a very funny guy, and he has played some very tough games. Kid Chameleon being one of them. I just want you to be a cast in a movie. Me? Like, what kind of character would I be? Thank you. I don't know if I could do a movie. I'm pretty shy. I hate to admit that, but I'm kind of a shy person. So to be on the screen, I wouldn't really know what to say. No, he got me. Yes, Tubi, if you're listening, Tubi, please sponsor me. I've sponsored, like, I promoted your website all these years, man. Honestly, if there's one thing I want to happen on my channel, I just want Tubi to sponsor me. That's all I want. I'd make a good protagonist. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, would I have a sword? Like, would I be in the next Ghostbuster film? Like, what exactly would I be in the main protagonist for? Oh my god, these things are creepy. Creepy. I do talk a lot. Go! Thank you, Jess. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going alright. I know Easter's coming up soon. Easter Day is coming up, right? Do you guys know when that's coming up? Thank you so much, Aziz. I really appreciate you saying that. So this isn't like a movie or video idea, but I've always wanted to write a story. I've always wanted to write a story, like a book, right?
Have a goal.
And I actually attempted to write a book like 7 years ago. But the story still remains in my mind, and if I can actually sit down and actually write this book, I think the book would be good enough for it to be a movie. And if I would play the main character, maybe I would. Maybe I would do that. Like, I'm not gonna be an author, but there's just this one story that I just want to write down, but I never really got the chance to do it. This one particular story that I've had in my mind since 2011. 2011, I've had the story in my mind, but I cannot write for the life of me, and I just can't. I cannot sit down and focus enough to write a story, to be honest. Go, 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 go. Wait, what? Hell yeah! Ha 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 ha! Woohoo! Got a bonus stage. No! The freaking toad! Fortunately, I cannot use the toilet plunger anymore. Goal. My days are right. Our lives are kind of chaotic. Our lives are kind of chaotic right now, and it's making my head spin. Honestly, no, I totally understand that. Honestly, well, I don't have similar scenarios like you're having with your life, but I do understand how chaotic it could be. Damn, I couldn't turn. I'm so sick of seeing that screen. Ooh, hold on. Disease with a cool story going on here. Modern day New York. You are a volunteer at the Special Olympics. You witness a crime. It's more than a crime. It's a conspiracy. Now you're trapped in a deep web of crimes. And you have to topple the syndicate. While protecting your youngest daughter, of course, you overcome. Both of you move to northern Canada and start a new life because you know you'll never really be safe. Cut in action? Let's go. Like that's a movie. You might wanna protect that because you never know who's watching my stream right now. So that looks like a legit movie. Damn. And I really like how you ended that sentence right there, like because you'll never you never know when you will be safe, which is true, you know. You have to wear an Old Navy tech vest the entire movie, though. Me? Okay, I love Old Navy. I love Old Navy. Ah, man, I can't talk tonight. I do love Old Navy attire, clothing, and all. So, do you mind me asking something? Have you ever wanted to be like in movies or like act, or do a little bit of acting here and there? You got the editing down. Like you are fantastic with editing videos and sound alerts. And I know you mentioned something yesterday. The Lucas Art graphics that you did. Like I know you mentioned that, and I understood right away when you said, you know, it took me a couple hours to make this. Right? Like you wanted people to be like, yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. Like, look, that thing moves. It turns into different colors. I was like, I totally got you. And me personally, I'm impressed that you made that. And I totally understand wanting to get like more recognition for making those graphics and those animations. Like, it's not easy to make. I don't do animations, but oh my god, that was, that scared me, dude. Sorry, my phone is on. That's gotta stop doing that sound. All right, time to drink your water. Okay. 10:30. Spirit, can I eat tacos while I watch your stream? No. I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. Yes, of course you could. Of course you may. And enjoy them. Please enjoy the tacos. Yeah, just honestly, just the mess. So this is her other account. She has two accounts. So just the rest games is when she wants to play like modern games, but she's formerly known as Just the Mess Games on Twitch. Let me give her. And on that channel, she plays retro, but on this account that you see, she streams like Skyrim. Wait, hold on. You said does he? You say you love Skyrim? She's like trying to get all the achievements for that game. I think Skyrim or Oblivion. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This guy is so annoying. Oh no. No! Okay, yeah, the bosses are getting harder now, but we got this. Yes! Let's go! So the rocks take a bit of time to do damage on the boss, but the toilet plunger does more damage if you can land a shot off of it. Thank you, yeah, thanks for the GGs. Nice disease free, thank you so much. Yeah, Jess is like an awesome friend of mine, so I've been following her since like 2024. Been 2 years, but you know she's a cool person, wholesome, family friendly, awesome individual. Rock Tower. Oh my god! Wow, look at honestly the background is really neat. And this background kind of reminds me. Do you know the continue animation background screen from like Mortal Kombat 4 when you die? They give you like a continue, but you're constantly falling down a well. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that. I'm gonna buy another continue. But taking a break, playing some Dark Souls lately. Definitely getting back to Skyrim Chivos. Yeah. There's a guy that you know in Florida that wrestles and contains alligators. It's so hardcore. I would assume that it's not easy to do that. To contain a crocodile is really tough. This is it. Croc Tower. Don't be scared now. It must be where Toasty's holding Crystal. Okay. Oh, this is it. Like, this is it, guys. Damn, the music got hard. Wait, the music sounds familiar. This music sounds very familiar. Pokemon Pinball? Look at the, oh my god, look at the painting in the background.
Oh.
I want to get a good look at this painting. Can I take a snapshot of this? No, I can't. That is art, yeah. That is truly art. I just can't see with this camera. It's like old jiggly. Alright, that's a power up. I don't think we needed that, but we'll take it anyways. That's it? Really? You know what? You know, something about this game is that it's good, but I just want more of it. I want more of Kekcroc Forever. Alright. Second to last level. Croc Tower. Whoa! Oh my god! That's nuts! Whoa, okay. I don't know how to feel about this. It's cool, like, I like it. Like, the background goes in motion, but it's still 2D in a way. It hurts your eyes, I'm sorry. Kekcroc for president? I think maybe the reason why it's hurting your eyes, Bitty Cat, is because there's just a lot of gray in this, like, there's just too much gray here. And also the circular motion is also a bit dizzying. It's kind of dizzy, makes you dizzy a bit. Jess, did you know Bitty Cat streams? He does. He started streaming like, I think, a month ago. And everyone in chat, if you haven't already, my moderator and dear friend, Bitty Cat. Bitty Cat. He is the cat that wears a bitty hat. All right, Toasty, we're about to fight the main villain. All right, let's not get the power up. No, this cannot be it. This is probably a joke. Die! Why won't you die? Come back here. What the fuck? Oh my god! What is that? Is that Kekcroc? Come back here. I'm not finished with you. Oh my god. It's the final form. Oh no. Okay. Oh, dear God. Music got hard though. Yes! Down, Toasty! See you never! Ha ha! Final boss defeated. We defeated the Toasty. We did it, guys. I'm actually pretty scared to press start. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. After Toasty's defeat, Kekcroc rushed to retrieve the emerald and unlock the cell where Crystal is imprisoned. You saved me. Thanks to you, Crocopolis. Crocopolis is free from Toasty's tyranny. With Crystal being free, the wedding of her and Kekcroc has been resumed. Kekcroc is now the king of Crocopolis. Kekcroc Forever, let's go! Okay, that was a decent ending. That was a decent ending. I liked it. This was, yeah, pretty. This game was made in Click Team Fusion 2.5. Thank you so much. You know this song? Well, now's your chance to know if you know the name of the song. Victor cries, oh my lord. We're starting a sub hype. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for giving it to Just the Rest Games. Let's go. Let's go. Kekcroc Forever. Kekcroc. Let's go. Let's go. Kekcroc. Woo, woo. He's a crocodile. He's a crocodile. He's a crocodile. He's a crocodile. Named Kekcroc. Kekcroc. You know the deal. Rock around the town. Kekcroc. He's a crocodile. He's a croc. He's a crocodile. He's a croc. Crocodile. Croc. The Legend of Gobos is a different game. But this is Kekcroc. This is Kekcroc. Kekcroc. Woo! And you, thank you for playing the game. keep an eye out for my other projects, whether it's a new game or custom-made content for existing games. By the way, so go to the extras and press down, up, left. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Down, up, left, left, Z, right, down, or what? It's going. Oh, okay, that's a. I love that end, the end screen right there. Can someone clip that code? Yeah, that was Kekcroc, everybody. I want to thank you all for watching my playthrough of Kekcroc Forever. Appreciate it. What was that? That was a passcode. I want to see what that passcode was.
Go.
Yeah, okay, down. I don't know which button is Z. Down, up, left, left, Z, right, down. Oh, okay. Xbox One controller, yeah. Down, up, left, left, Z. Oh, I pressed the OK button. But to press it on the main menu? Down, up. Oh, extra menus, you're right. Thank you so much. Okay. Down, up, left, left, Z. Oops. Down, up, left, left, Z. Right, down. Oh my god. What? Okay, let's do the other one too. Down, up, left, left. A. Which button is A on the Xbox controller? Let's first check out the cool stuff. I want to see what this is about. Dear God, what is that face over there, dude? Oh, you got the level select, okay. Okay, I like that. You know what? Bonus stage. I want to do one. I want to see if I can actually do one. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, so the turning is a bit delayed. You get a 1-up for that? How do I... Oh, wait, why did it take me to the... How do I go to the main menu? Oops.
Go.
Let me reset for a second. hopefully the save file is still there. This is basically just a Diet Sonic 3 bonus stage. Yeah. Thank you, Jess, for writing that down. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Wait, why is the screen different there? Why did it change the screen? Yeah, I'm not going to sleep tonight, guys. I'm sorry. There's no chance in hell I'm going to bed tonight. Down, up, left, left. T, right, down. Okay, that's the cool stuff. But there was another code. Play protophase? What? What is protophase? Level P player 1 protophase. No time to talk. No, everything. Come on, everybody, watch spirits sing. Everybody do the dance up now. Wow, wow, wow. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive, staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. Okay, that made me happy there. Like, I don't know why they put Staying Alive in one of the songs, but I like stuff like that. Can't wait for the prequel, Kekcroc Temporary. Let's do... Oh, it's the renewed version of the title screen, I guess. Alright, what's up with this song? Croc dollars collected. $1. One croc dollar. There is that other password I want to try to figure out. Hopefully I got it, but... Alright, this is the third prototype level. Yeah, prototype levels. I'm glad they included that. It kind of gives you perspective of like how they make a game like this in a way. All right, what was the other password? Or if you're playing on a controller, oh. Down, up. Oh, it's the same code, but like if you're on a controller. So Z is like the Z keyboard, but okay. So the cool stuff was the password. Got it. Okay, I did not know that. All right, let's check out the music. Hey, I'm Kekcroc. This was a good song. I wonder, let's check it out. I wonder if this game has a game over screen. We didn't die at all. I mean, we died, but we didn't like lose all our continues in lives. Oh, this was another favorite song in this game. I like this one. Kekcroc is too awesome to die. I see we have a new fan of Kekcroc. I told you guys this game would have been like, this is probably a game you probably will not see on this website. Like, probably the greatest game you will ever see in your whole life. I want to know this song right here. This one particular song that's playing right now. I want to know this song. If someone can find it for me. I just don't know where it's from. I really wish I could find out. Bubsy dies. Like, I like the Bubsy games, but I don't like the character. Like, the character is kind of obnoxious, you know? Kind of, you know... It's one thing to like the games, but to like the character is just... I don't know. Oh. I wonder if there's like a game over screen or something. That's kind of basic.
Hey, I'm Kekcroc.